Welcome back to HTH Sports. I'm Eric. This is Stevie Picks. We have our amazing producer Stickney with us behind the camera, helping us out. Before we get into the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Go a long way for us. We really appreciate it as we're trying to grow this channel and keep doing this. We love it. So we appreciate all that watch. And if you do, please like, comment, subscribe.
Thank you.
Today we're going to be previewing the NFL Championship weekend. We've been waiting weeks and weeks, ups and downs for this weekend. This is going to tell us who's playing in the Super Bowl this year. Huge game, obviously. Every game's huge to us, but this is the lead up to the big one. So we're excited, and we're going to start off with the first game. Patriots traveling to Denver. The Patriots are favored by 4.5 points. The total is 42.5 points.
Yeah, spread has gone down for the Patriots. Little stinky as the public is all over the Patriots. Nobody believes in my boy Jared Stidham. It's really going to rely on Denver and that pass rush. They're going to have to get after Drake May because I don't think Stidham's going to be able to score a ton of points, especially the way the Pats defense has been playing. It's supposed to be very cold. I don't know if this huge snowstorm is supposed to get out there. I heard it's a possibility, but it shouldn't be that much of a deal with the snow. And I think the Broncos are going to need to turn the ball over, get Drake May to fumble at least once, maybe create a pick. But Broncos country, let's ride. Give me the Broncos plus 5.5. Give me the Broncos money line. Give me Jared Stidham to score a touchdown with his legs. I've already placed all those 3 bets. Broncos country, let's ride.
I'm curious, do you know the odds on Stidham's anytime?
410 or something like that.
I don't remember him being much of a scooter. So yeah.
In college, he was at Auburn and Baylor, but not too much.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Patriots here. Big Patriots fan. This is very nerve-wracking. Even though it is Jarrett Stidham on the other side of the ball, you never know, especially their strong points, that defense. Stidham's going to, they're obviously going to have a game plan, try to get the ball out of his hands quick, win on the running game. They might get J.K. Dobbins back. He's been a limited participant in practice, so that could be big for them because R.J. Harvey hasn't been a killer running the ball. He's a very good pass catcher, but on the Patriots side of things, like you said, the May fumble, he's fumbled a lot in the last 2 weeks playing these 2 good defenses in the Chargers and Texans, and now it's like each week you're ramping up. To be fair, I don't think the Texans is as big of a jump as like Chargers to Texans, right? In that pass rush. So we need our O-line to perform. We need Will Campbell to block Nick Bonito when he's on his side. Morgan Moses, please stay healthy. Always gets hurt, but he always comes back. He's a dog. And we just gotta take advantage and just take shots. Honestly, like if we can get out early, quick, and then just sustain good defensive play, smart football, control the game script, we should be able to win this game. We are definitely the most complete team at this point, with our quarterback being an MVP candidate and theirs have not playing a single snap this season. So should be fun. Very nervous.
Yeah, and the big part is that the Pats are going on the road first time this whole playoffs. They have been at home. Mile High has to be rocking. Last time you guys went there was 2016, Brady, and you guys lost. I think I read that you guys never have won there in the playoffs. Yeah. I think it's like 0-4 or something like that. So that's going to be a huge thing. Hopefully they can get some miscommunication, be loud so Drake May can't get those signals out, and that's what I'm kind of banking on, that defense at home. Stidham, hopefully he has no miscommunication. It should be quiet enough for him to be able to, get the plays called, call what he's in, maybe a couple audibles. I think the thing is, I don't think the Broncos like a crazy run game. So I do think Stidham is going to have to throw the ball. I don't think they'll be able to run all over the Pats, especially with your boy Millen Williams. He has to be able to shut down the run. But give me Stidham to make some plays on the outside, try to get R.J. Harvey involved in the pass game. That's what I'm thinking. I think the Broncos definitely are going to keep this close. I do see it being a one-possession game, so I'm hoping it stays inside that number. I don't see the Pats blowing them out here.
Yeah, the Pats are undefeated on the road this season, so we traveled very, very well. Yeah. This is obviously a game with a lot bigger stakes. And the whole Denver thing, Peyton Manning was playing football then, so yeah. It is a true stat.
He did get benched that year, though, and then he came back.
Are you thinking of 15?
No, I think it was 16. The year they won the
Super Bowl. Yeah, that was
15.
15 into 16.
Yeah.
So it was the 15.
So the year before, he got benched for Brock Osweiler, and then came back. But, yeah.
Yeah.
But weird note, betting note. This total opened at 40.5, and actually sharps, as I say that, like all the people, they jumped all over the over, which I was kind of shocked with. But so yeah, maybe people are believing. I think the public is all over the Pats, and the line's gone down. But I do see sharper side, I guess, is the Broncos. So I don't know if more money's on the Broncos, But I definitely think more tickets are going to be placed on the Pats just because, I mean, backup quarterback. But I do think this is going to be a close game determined by, I think it's going to be the turnover margin. I think whoever, if Mays fumbles, like if he fumbles and they actually recover it this time, then they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Vice versa, though, if Stidham goes out there and throws 5 picks like CJ Stroud.
Our defense is no joke either. Like you said, CJ Stroud, and that's a guy who
more proven than Stidham.
Yeah, a lot more proven than Stidham. Stidham hasn't played a single live snap this season.
I do think the weather had involved both sides with your guys' turnovers and theirs. I think if it was nice weather, it wouldn't have been 8 turnovers, but still no excuse for what Stroud was doing out there.
But, like I said, Stidham not seeing one live snap, that's
2 years, I think, something like that.
That's crazy.
But preseason, like I said, he did play. He has balled out in preseason. I've sent you a couple TikToks about Jared Stidham. You want to check him out?
I think I did. I probably just swiped off him. I don't care.
Let's go. Stiddy time, baby. Did you see the word jumble people are doing? Like all the backup quarterbacks that won a Super Bowl, if you take a letter from all their names, it spells Jared Stidham. but there's so many letters. Like there's 6 people. I think it's so
that many backup quarterbacks.
I think there's 6 or something. Like
and that spells Jarrett Stidham.
Like there's enough letters in everybody's names.
2 R's, 2 T's, 1 R maybe.
I saw on. I think they did on like ESPN or something.
HAM, that's 7 letters right there, no?
Yeah. But there's 6 names, and I think one person's name was pretty long.
Oh, okay. So there you. Okay.
Yahoo Sports wrote an article about this.
Yeah. That's so it is true. I swear, not like the Chicago game.
So I don't know how people find these things out.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta have a lot of free time on your hands. I think.
Then I saw someone trying to compare it to the year that the Broncos won. How it's all similar, but it's all doesn't matter. It's going to happen on the field.
Convince yourself of anything you want.
Yeah.
You can plan for something so much or, do whatever you want to make yourself feel better. Nobody knows what's going to happen.
I have seen on my feed that Patriots fans are a little nervous. Just because, if you lose to Jared Stidham, then it's just going to be...
Yeah, but at the same time, anybody who's going to talk is just miserable that they've never smiled in January, so
yeah,
whatever. I get that. It would suck to lose to a backup quarterback, but their strong point, their defense, like I've said multiple times. So if they win this game, it's going to be because their defense bowls out. It's not because of Jared Stidham. And watch me eat my words and go for 6 touchdowns, 60 yards. But we'll move on.
I think before we do, I just think it's such a variable. That's what people are like. It's just so unknown. I know we've seen him play, but he has just been in the NFL for 2 years, gotten paid pretty good money to be a backup. So people must see something to keep him around. So I just think the unknown, there's some quote, I don't know the quote, but something about known and unknown. But that's what I'm riding with, Jared Stidham, the unknown and what is going to happen.
Just one second, I want to look at his
I think it's 2 years since he's played
1 and 3.
Snap. Yeah, 1 and 3 in real starts, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how.
It's just
he has an 8 touchdown to 8 interception ratio, so it's not very good. He's thrown for 1,400 yards in his entire career.
Yes, sir.
His completion percentage average is 59.4.
How many games has he actually touched the field in? Does it say games played?
It say games played somewhere here. He's 20.
20 games. But he's even been in there and taken knees before. I saw I saw a clip of watching Jared Stidham highlights until I'm impressed, and it was him kneeing the ball. and they're like, oh, yeah, victory formation, I'm impressed. It's something like that.
Yeah. I saw,
Stiddy time, baby, Stiddy time.
Out, but he hasn't shown much. But
Broncos country, let's ride.
I mean, weren't a lot of those appearances on the Patriots when they were
this is a revenge game too.
No, so I mean, I know you've seen him, but I feel like in that he wasn't really set up for I'm not.
He was the backup for Tom Brady.
Yeah, no, but
he backed up Tom Brady.
I thought he was in there. I thought he came in for one of the shitty.
But again,
he was there for a couple of them.
And as soon as McDaniels left, McDaniels went out and traded for him. People do think there's something there. That is a known fact. That people think there's something there. I mean, when you take a head coach's job and you're like, okay, I need this guy to be my backup.
He did that with a lot of different players.
Yeah, but you still...
You saw a variable do it with us this year. You see, anytime a head coach goes anywhere, they have their guys.
Yeah.
And he likes Stidham. I'm sure he was influential in us drafting Stidham.
And he got paid. I mean, he got paid for a backup quarterback. So that's the only thing. Maybe I'm just convincing myself. But Broncos country, let's ride.
We'll see. Go Pats. But we'll move on to the late game. Should be a very fun game. Rams travel to Seattle. Spread. Seahawks are favored by 2.5 points. The total is 47.5.
Yeah, we've seen just two completely different games between these guys.
Mm-hmm.
The first game, Darnold threw 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't remember the score. It was super low.
It was like
scoring.
21-19.
Yeah, it was not, and like the Seahawks came roaring back at the end to try to get there. And then the next time they played, the Seahawks came all the way back, overtime, crazy throw that like the fumbled 2-point conversion recovery in that Thursday night game or something like that. It was like 38-35, something the final score was. So, yeah, I mean, the forecast looks good, though. I mean, low 40s, like not too much concern with rain or wind. I guess they're saying light rain, so maybe that could play a difference. But I do think nicer weather is going to help the Rams. And in my head right now, Seahawks got the better defense, Rams got the better offense. And I'm just going to pick the Rams solely because I'm thinking Matthew Stafford versus Sam Darnold. And I know I'm picking the backup quarterback in the next game, but and then the other game. But I just like this one. I just feel like it's going to come down because I do think the Rams defense is good enough. I don't think they're bad by any means.
No.
And I think it's going to come down to who can make that final play. And I'd rather have my odds with Sam Darnold, and I already did bet it, but I did have a boost, so I do have the Rams plus 3.5 at -108. So that was a good boost, I think, to use. So give me the field goal and the hook.
Your Rams -3.5 or plus?
Plus 3.5. I'm sorry. I bought a whole point and then I used a boost, so I have them. Rams plus 3.5 -108 is what I have.
Yeah, I'm having a tough time reading it this game just because the two games were so different. I honestly, the way I'm leaning right now, I think we're going to get more shades of that first game that we saw.
You think so? The lower, ugly scoring game?
In Seattle during the playoffs, I mean, it's going to be loud. This defense, I feel like, has just been getting better and better each week. They score, too. Like, they are so good.
Yeah.
So I think
They've been running the ball a lot better,
yeah. Zach Charbonnet's hurt now, so you see Kenneth Walker get a big workload. But he had 3 touchdowns, 116 yards last week.
Yeah, something like that.
So he had a really good day last week, and I think that's the way they want to go again, is not let Sam Darnold cost you going to Super Bowl, because he's a good quarterback, but at times he makes decisions that you're like, man, I wish I had that one back. And that happens with everybody, obviously. But I'm going to go Seahawks -2.5 right now. I like the defense. I like the home field advantage.
Yeah.
And I could go either way, though. Yeah. It depends on how.
Both games, they did force Sam Darnold to turn the ball over. Because that game that they came back and won, I mean, remember, he threw an interception and completely were like, all right, he's thrown like 6 picks against them, so hopefully Shula can get it going again, confuse him, make him turn the ball over a couple times. Hopefully Stafford's... I know that finger thing did not seem to be a problem last week. I'm not too worried about it.
He toughs those out.
Yeah. And it's maybe a little biased. I would love to see Stafford win another Super Bowl, and I think he would be talked about as maybe like a top 20 easily quarterback of all time. Probably up there in the top 15 talk. But
who knows if he didn't start off with Detroit? You really could. You never know.
Give me Stafford. I like them to win outright, but give me plus 3.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Seattle. I like the defense just be a little too much for old man
against each other in both games. We won't be. I don't think anybody will be able to watch it together this weekend. We're supposed to get crushed with snow during this, so we'll be snowed in. I wish you the best of luck. Not really, but you guys can win by 5 and I'll be okay.
Okay, sure. That doesn't matter.
You're not worried about the spread.
We can win by 1/2 a point. Whatever you get. So as long as we win, that's all I care. But that is the championship weekend we have set in front of us. So should be fun. Some interesting games.
Can't believe it's here.
Yeah, very hard to determine what's going to happen in these moments. These games are so hard to guess. This is for everything. This is for your entire season. This is why you go out and spend multi-million dollars in the offseason. This is why you spend so much time drafting. You spend so much time in OTAs. From week 1, like fixing things right there to growing as a team, injuries, all this stuff leads up to these moments. So very exciting. A lot of pressure. But we'll go to our pod parlay, which we are 0 for like 35 at this point.
We're the greatest.
We're not going to have a guest this week. We're going to try to increase our odds by limiting to only 3 touchdown scores.
2 games, so it's...
True, but we could have got a little messy. 2 in each game. But it's still increasing our... Yeah, because there was only 2 games. It's still increasing our odds. There's only 3 players we're going to pick. And I'll go first just because I don't want anybody else to take them.
Go ahead.
I want Puka Nacua. I think he's plus 115. And he scored, twice last time they played?
Yeah, it went off last time they played. No Adams last time they played, though.
Yeah.
But still, I think Puka's the guy they're going to be looking
I'm not
at.
playing around. I'm taking best player on the field. I'm going to take Puka Nacua at plus money, too, so good value. I think the only person not favored to score a touchdown is Kenneth Walker. He's like minus 150. But, Stick, do you have a touchdown score for us?
I'm not playing around either. I got Jaleel McLaughlin.
Okay. He's not playing around.
Jaleel McLaughlin, if
they have JK back.
If JK comes back,
I didn't know about that.
he's not confirmed. But one, we shouldn't place it if we're gonna ride McLaughlin because the odds are gonna go up.
Yeah, he's been a limited participant in practice. So
listen, if you want to ride it, I mean, I'm a rider.
If J.K. Dobbins is back, then I don't want him.
Okay.
But then I can repick. But if J.K. Dobbins isn't playing, I bet you McLaughlin.
Okay. All right. So we just have to monitor that situation.
We have to monitor that.
We'll post it
Sunday morning and check everything. So we're not gonna. Well, I'll get the odds right now if we do this one. So you're gonna go with Puka. I got plus 120.
Oh, that's fun.
And then Jaleel. I'm not gonna do Stidham. But, what do I want to do? Who do you think? I don't know. Who do you think is going to be covering Diggs? You think Surtain's going to be all over him?
We've run so many different sets. It's weird. He might be, honestly, on Butte for a majority of the game. He's like our outside receiver.
Yeah.
Diggs is a little bit more inside.
You know what?
Moss will be on the other side. It could be Moss.
Give me Cooper Kupp to score against his old team.
Wow, we're good.
Storyline right there.
Yeah,
this is the way to close up the season. we're going with Puka Nacua, Jaleel McLaughlin, and Cooper Kupp, who's maybe caught 30 passes all year.
Hey,
I'm sure.
I can see it.
Okay.
I'm sure there'll be 3 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. We could pick them right.
Oh, we're gonna do it. So
yeah,
maybe we can come together and pick 2. Maybe that's what we'll do in that one. We'll come together.
Maybe a little agreement.
But plus 2,600. If we're not, I'm not gonna place it right now because
what is Kupp's odds?
We should just
plus 280.
We should just call somebody else.
Jaleel's got better.
On the Seahawks too.
No. Cooper Kupp is on the Seahawks.
Oh shit, I'm bugging.
No one's on the Pats players.
You were talking Patriots.
Yeah. Honestly, I was going to do RJ Harvey, but then he picked Jaleel McLaughlin.
Well, one of them's got it.
Yeah.
If JK
plays, you should just switch to Harvey. I think his odds will go up, and then he'll be the receiving guy. Yeah, but you could choose.
Or just completely abandon it.
You could change your mind. But I'm riding Cooper Kupp. I do like the storybook catch.
Sure.
But plus 2,600 with 3 people. I love it. That's going to hit. This is the one that hits. Man. No boost yet. There's no boost out.
I thought with the 2 games we might just try to hit one, but you know.
But I was thinking about that. Like, what if we did like Kyron? We're gonna pick Kyron, Kenneth Walker, and Puka. Puka will score probably, and then who's the 3rd string running back will go in for the Seahawks, and Blake Corum will score, and I'll freak out. So give me Cooper Kupp because I feel like receivers I have a chance because they're usually on the field a couple times.
Yeah.
I could change to AJ Barner. That was the other one I almost did. But give me Cooper Kupp.
You do you.
I'm thinking Evan Ingram.
This is your pick.
Evan Ingram plus 500.
Okay.
I could just go with Stiddy plus 410.
I might go Mike and Wenu at this point. So that is our touchdown parlay.
3 touchdowns would be nice.
Let's hope we can hit one.
You never know. Are you gonna be placing it even if?
Yeah, I'm gonna place it.
Yeah, might as well. Because even if you guys lose, but like if Jaleel McLaughlin scores,
he could also score without us losing. It doesn't.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But like if it all did hit, I mean, you would feel better if they lost. Actually, I have a story to tell about yesterday. This is actually the softest move in my betting career. I saw a tweet yesterday. Somebody tweeted out they took the Knicks spread in every quarter, and it was like $10 to win like $250, and I placed it, and I chickened out, and I'm like, this is stupid. It's just donating money. It was like minus 3.5 every quarter. I cashed it out. It was the same odds to get my money back. It hit. It smashed. And I was just sitting there this morning like, what am I doing, man? I never cash out. So that was a loser bet by me, but
this skid lately has really changed it, man. It's made you into a soft...
What?
That, I don't know.
That cold streak a couple weeks ago was, yeah. I had a winning weekend this weekend, but not technically on the Twitter, but I hit plus 850 with Kyron plus 2 touchdowns, so that was nice. But
Well, adversity's making Steve soft. I don't know.
well, it's also getting the end of football season, so I always do take a pretty good break from gambling, and then we're right back at it, March Madness, right back into it. Conference tournaments, I'll start sprinkling a little bit. But I do have people to root for this year, and also college basketball. Autry for Syracuse basketball should be fired. They stink right now. Blowing leads to Boston College. That pissed me off the other day. I think it's time for a change because I'm a little worried we're going to lose Anthony and all those people this year. So please make a change. And also, Tusi, Fran Brown's in an interview, does not seem like he's actually going to be coming to Syracuse.
Really?
It was a fun. It was a
fun story, but yeah.
I mean, that was just trying to carry out his dreams. Just get a little photo shoot in.
But yeah, let's go. Cooper Kupp, Jaleel McLaughlin, Puka.
Those two are going to score. Puka's not. And I'm not going to apologize.
Devontae Adams is going to score.
I was thinking him, but
you have time to change. We're not placing it now.
You're right. I should change mine.
Check out our socials.
I should change
Sunday
mine.
morning. We'll also have we'll probably have some prop bets out for what we like. Yeah. I like Puka's yardage was only like 57.5.
There's no way.
I swear. Maybe it's more now. Let me look real quick.
I think he's been sitting at like 99.5.
Maybe somebody.
He had 200 something yards.
Yeah, but Devontae Adams wasn't playing.
Wait, Devontae Adams catches like 4 balls for 40 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's like his stat line every week.
Oh no, it's 91.5.
Yeah.
So I must have saw somebody like tweet it and like moved it down for a huge parlay.
He's been chilling at 90 to 100 all season.
Over 4.5 rush yards. I don't hate that.
That hit for Stephen Che last week.
Yeah, he had 6 last week.
Yeah. But we'll move on. We have a little MLB news we're going to cover off season.
Woo! We're back! Sorry, go ahead.
Off season's still going on. Not many teams are doing anything besides the Mets and the Dodgers, really.
Yeah, we're ruining baseball. I love it.
Can't wait for this lockout. But how about those Mets, man?
Pay Freddie now before the lockout. I only fear about this Freddie trade that he is a rental. And I think we're thinking, yeah, we'll just wait and then we'll just pay Scooble next year, which I would love, but I don't want to risk that. But love that trade. I know Jet Williams is supposed to be good. Brandon Sproat, he's young. He did get rocked around a little bit this year, but we needed a guy that can be at the forefront of this rotation. We needed it. I love Nolan McLean, but he's still a little young. He can settle into the number 2. Freddie Peralta is a top 20 pitcher in baseball, no doubt. So he can be an ace. He's going to be our ace. He loves David Stearns, our boys. Hopefully he can resign. And then we also got, I think he's going underrated, we got Tobias Myers, who has been pretty good. He's young, 27. We have 5 years of control of him. 3 ERA with 188 innings pitched so far. And he, that is more valuable than I think people are saying, because he started games, he's played the bullpen, so he can be that guy that kind of is like a long reliever, can start a game if we need it. And then we also got Luis Robert. Love that trade. And it was so funny that Bellinger decided to sign right after because he was waiting to see if the Mets would pay him because the Yankees are that broke. They're that broke that people wait to see if the other team in New York, the big boys now with big pockets that actually have balls to do something for their fans, wait to see if they'll sack up and pay him. Just like you stupid people in Philadelphia. What did Bo Bichette do? Wait. Oh, we didn't get Tucker? Sorry, we'll just sign Bo Bichette, take him from you. You're all crying on Twitter. And I think Mets fans are called delusional. I saw somebody today try to argue with me that the Braves are better than the Mets. And that it made me puke in my mouth. They had, dude, Acuna's way better than Juan Soto. Where have you been? He's like, dude, he has a ring. He was hurt when he had the ring. He tore his ACL. He wasn't even on the team. It was Jock Peterson and Jorge Soler that won you that World Series, you idiot. I forget his name, but I'm not going to shout out. It pissed me off on Twitter. But the Mets are so back. I know we're not better than Dodgers, but it's baseball. If we get in the dance, we get hot enough. Actually, the Blue Jays were very close, but 2 years ago, the Yankees thought they had a chance in the World Series. The only chance the Dodgers were losing 2 years ago to the Mets in Game 7. Mets are back. Fuck everyone else. The AL also sucks. Your Red Sox are scared. The Yankees are scared. The Mariners are supposed to be good. AL stinks. Go Mets.
Yankees do resign Cody Bellinger, as Steve alluded to a 5-year deal. Congrats, I guess. You got your guy that...
Yeah. Joke. The Yankees are a joke of a franchise right now. You guys are losing everybody. And I love the fans are finally complaining. I saw a bunch of people today dude, the Mets are over there doing something. This new Cashman, what's Brian Cashman? His dad must, like, what is he doing? Like, what is my son doing? He has no balls, all the money in the world, no balls to do anything. If you're a Yankees fan, you should be disgusted because you're going to get away with it because the AL is so bad. The AL is not good. I think the top 5 teams are probably all in the NL. Maybe the Yankees because of rotation. You guys should have went out and got Freddie. You guys have so many young pitchers. What are you going to do? Use them all? Idiots. Mets run New York, and you know we do. You all know we do, especially Mr. Gillis, Mr. Aiden Gillis. Yankees suck, and they're going to suck for a while.
He's not even a real Yankee fan.
No. He's rooting for the Pirates, probably.
He's a Pirates fan.
We're not talking about watch out for Bubba Chandler this year. Pirates are going to be good. That's a good one, too. He's a pitcher.
Big lefty?
Big righty.
I know the name from MLB The Show.
Yeah, he's had cards.
And then we'll go to the Rangers. They traded for Mackenzie Gore.
Yeah, again, Yankees should have did that too. What are you doing, sleeping? Mackenzie Gore is awesome, and they have like 4 years of control for him. Glad he's out of my division because he can just. The Nationals weren't going to be good, but he's one of those games where you get in a 3-game series, he's pitching, they can win. He was awesome last year. He's in his prime. I would have loved. He probably wasn't going to addition to the Mets, but any team should have went and got him. I don't understand. It's a great move for the Rangers. They have a lot of upside in that rotation now. DeGrom was looking better last year. So Rangers might be okay, but shout out Brandon Nimmo and DeGrom. Still love you guys. But new age in New York. All those fans that were whining for the Mets, I told you guys I was upset about Alonso, but be patient. Stearns has a plan. We are more athletic now. This team is better than last year's team. We have 2 top 10 players in baseball. The only other team that can say that is the Dodgers. That's that. They actually released the top 100. Yeah. 8 players they have in the team in the top 100. And I know Lindor was 11. Shut up. He's better than that. He was 3rd in MVP voting 2 years ago. Guess who was 3rd this year? Juan Soto, and he was 3rd the year before. 2 guys that can win the MVP on your team. You got a chance to win it all. Give me the New York Mets. Phillies suck. Braves suck. Yankees suck. You all suck.
Now, besides obviously trading, who is really left in free agency? You know better than me.
Free agency? Framber Valdez, that's the big one still.
Okay.
Which I don't know who's really in on him. The problem is now everybody's asking for all these years, and then they sign these because Bo Bichette can't opt out this year. Everybody's doing that. They do 3-year deals, and I really want us to re-sign Peralta just because he doesn't have. It's Scott Boras, so that's the agent that everybody uses him because he gets people as much money as possible, and he does that. But yeah, Framber Valdez, I would love if the Mets sack him, go get him. Don't let the Dodgers get him. I do not let the Dodgers get him. But
just anybody else.
The team that really should sack up and go do it are the only people with money. I don't think it makes so much sense for the Yankees. It makes a lot of sense for you guys to go do it, honestly. It makes sense for the Blue Jays to go do it. Somebody go do it before the Dodgers do. And I've heard a lot that Scooble trade talks have died down. But I'm sure they're going to ramp up wicked if the Tigers are bad near halfway through the year. And I'll tell you what, the Metsies got enough prospects to do it. Don't let the Dodgers do it.
Yeah, so to all my fellow Red Sox fans, Wilson Contreras and Ranger Suarez. That's basically what.
Don't be worried.
That's basically what we did in this offseason. I don't know.
You guys will be fine. AL sucks. Your guys' division is pretty good. Other than that,
6 games above 500.
And probably going to be enough to make the playoffs on that side. You could rather win 90 games on the other side.
We haven't been in baseball too long, but the last 4 or 5 years, been watching the team. And then one thing I learned this year is that any rumors about who we're going to sign, who we're going to trade for, it doesn't
Baseball's
happen.
The worst.
It does.
Baseball is the worst for that.
It's like things are ramping up the next day. Yeah, everything's dead now. Dodgers doing stuff, Mets doing stuff, Cubs got Bregman. Other than that, nobody's really done anything.
Yeah, Cubbies are going to be pretty good. They got PCA. Bregman.
Nobody's done anything. This has been the most boring offseason in MLB for me ever. Nothing.
There really wasn't a ton of people.
It's just the Dodgers signed everybody.
I mean, they've got Tucker, Diaz, and then Pete went to the Orioles. I'm not scared of the Orioles. What? I know we didn't offer you Pete, but man, you should have came crying back to us. I'm not gonna lie. Who cares about the money? We're doing something up here. What?
I think he cares a little bit.
So what? You would have been a legend in New York. I would have took a pay cut.
Oh, well, that's
maybe not. There's a lot of taxes.
Yeah, there's a lot of taxes.
Did you see that Harbaugh? People are breaking down Harbaugh's deal, even though he lives in New Jersey. But it's like $20 million a year, but he truly takes home like $8 million a year. Which, yeah, I get it, but boo-hoo, $8 million. But it is crazy to think about that.
Yeah, that's the way taxes work. They take half your money. So who are you flipping off?
Yankees fans.
Okay,
Phillies
I'm
fans.
there too.
And actually, the Braves fan pissed me off more today.
Go Braves.
Some of the Phillies fans were like, "Dude, what are we doing? We're not doing anything."
Nobody is.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing anything. But yeah, that's all the MLB news we have. We'll obviously keep talking about it as it progresses and as football season ends. We'll go back more into the MLB.
Probably do
maybe skip the NBA a little bit here and there. But
I think it's closer to the playoffs.
But that's in June.
Yeah.
So
But,
it starts April and then goes into June. But
yeah, Knicks won the NBA Cup.
there you go. You got a banner to hang up in New York now.
Yeah, baby.
First time in 60 years.
It could be nice this year.
Yeah. You see Karl Anthony Towns trade rumors too.
Yeah, he's been rumored a lot. I do get we don't really need a true scoring big too much. I mean, we have Brunson who scores 40 points a game. So we would. A lot of people have said AD or Giannis, which would be nice to have.
Giannis has been rumored for the last 5 years.
Well, he said he wants to go to New York. Giannis is pretty much who wouldn't want to play in the Mecca? The Mecca of sports in New York City.
He could come to Chicago.
Just not the Bronx anymore.
He could go to the Bulls and literally win 10
Josh
NBA
Giddey, healthy, coming back soon.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
shout out Josh Giddey.
Shout out Josh Giddey. He's my guy. Him, Kobe White, dude, and all those players I know. But that's all we have, I think. Unless you have any more comments you want to make. I think that's to you, Aiden Gillis.
That was all Yankees fans.
Yankees fans, but
I just think it's so funny how they're my little brother now. I could put my balls on the table, they would have to be under them. They're not going to do anything. They're terrible. They're terrible, and they're going to get away with it. I despise that they're in the AL, because they came over where the big boys play, they would get killed. You got the Padres, you got the Mets, you got the Cubs, you got the Dodgers. Those are the big boys. The Phillies are still pretty
Braves.
Good. No, the Braves, actually, Hee-Sung Kim is going to, he's out for the year. Their shortstop they signed. That's a big blow. But the Braves. Spencer Strider stinks now. Everybody thinks Chris Sale's this MVP now. Yeah, he had a good year last year. He's old. He's going to stink this year. BP. Just like Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole stinks. I'm so sick of these people. Go Mets. We'll see the Dodgers in the NLCS. Book it.
Can't wait. But that is all we have for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. And we will be back with our recap of the NFL Championship weekend. Maybe some more MLB news. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But again, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Peace.